Hey, yo, top of the morning, man. Hey, yo, listen, man. I just want to encourage everybody to be thankful, you know what I mean, for you not being in the same place that you was last year. You heard? Like, I really just, want to encourage people to just sit back and just think about, like, damn. So I remember last year like this year, you know what I mean? You may not be where you want to be. And I can say that for myself. Like, I'm not where I want to be right now, but I'm sure wasn't where I was at last year, B. Huh? And that right there, B, I don't understand. Like, a lot of y'all really need to understand that. Like, just be grateful just on that. And if you hear from last year, if you're living, you know what I mean? You better than where you was last year. You heard? Cause it could have been lights out. It could have been lights out, big baby. Huh? I ain't even gonna hold you up. Yeah, see the merch. You know what I mean? Go to the joint, north side, south side. We got west side, east side, all that. Go to the store, bazookaclothing.com if you want to get some merch. You know what I mean? I gotta plug that in. But yo, like I'm saying, be grateful for what you got, man. You heard? Like, that is so underrated. We all hear it all the time, but you be like one ear and out the other. Cause you be like, come on, man, I'm trying to get up. Nigga, I ain't even got the bag that I want. Yeah, what you mean? Yo, I'm telling you, son. Yo, what they say, be thankful for what you got before you be wishing that you had what you lost. You heard? Like, always just be thankful, B. Like, for real, for real. Like, taking a lot of stuff from granted, man. Then when they take it away, man, it be like, oh my God, son. And you gotta really stay down because this social media and all that stuff be making people want stuff before they ready to get it. Before you ready to even have it, you want it. Like, you dig? Like, I ain't even gonna hold you up. When we first started doing the show, we got a podcast. Check it out, Back and Forward TV. Yo, like a month in, we was like, yo, why we ain't hit the 1,000 subscribers and whatnot? You heard? Tight. You know what I'm saying? Everything is in God's timing, bro. You know what I mean? So we've been rocking for a little minute, doing our shows, breaks and all that stuff like that, because we don't know what the hell we was doing. My man, you know what I mean? Shout out to Balls and Hoops Radio. He gave us an opportunity to come up there and do our show, whatever. We started doing our thing. Next thing we was getting a little buzz, but then we started, wanting to rush the process. And I want people to understand you cannot rush the process no matter what you're doing, bro. No matter what you're doing. It could be anything, bro. You could have a dog walking business, man. You can't rush the process, B. You can't be like, yo, I ain't got the clients, huh? That's paying me wild bread. You know what I mean? You might have to start out walking somebody's dog for $5 to $10 and whatnot. Just getting, you know what I mean? Getting it up. You know how it go. You gotta get it up. So for everybody out there, young and old, man, you can't rush the process, B. You gotta do it so you can find your niche, find where you fit in at, so you can do it efficiently. You heard? Because if you sit up here and you trying to get it in so quick and all that, first thing you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to go and get guests and all of that, like all these other dudes do it. Yo, these dudes got budgets behind them. These dudes, half these dudes is old ex rappers that used to be in the game that got relationship with other rappers and other people to get them on the show. But with us, I don't want no guests really. You heard? Like, you know what I mean? Because I think our topics are dope in itself. So that in a nutshell is just that. But the main thing is what I'm trying to put across is like, don't rush the process, man. In anything. Don't rush the process, man. Don't be on nobody else's timing. You gotta be on your timing, but at the end of the day, it's all God's timing. You heard? And another thing, you want to have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, bro. Period. When you hear those words, those three words, right? Everybody associate that with like Muslim and all that stuff. It's everything. It's everybody. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is in the Bible. It's in the Quran. It's everywhere. Huh? You need to have that in order to have any of this stuff that you sitting up here saying you want, or you know what I mean? You wishing and all this other stuff that you want, right? Because if you get it and you don't have it, you're gonna lose it. And you're lucky if you just lost that. You can mess around and lose more stuff, your integrity, dignity, your life. You dig? Dudes be up here acting like they need all this bread. That bread can get you killed. And the worst thing, you could be the one who did it. You could kill yourself being too out there, doing too much. You heard? Being with the wrong people, being with the wrong chick. You know what I'm saying? Just going in the wrong places, letting people know what it is with you and all that. Yo, it takes knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to even be able to have bread like that, son. You know what I mean? Because if you could really just think about it, if you really could handle a whole lot of stuff, you will have it. You'll be handling all the stuff that you got now. You heard? Like niggas be like, oh, I need this money. Yo, you get an income tax if you working, right? Let's say you're regular 9 to 5. Uh, you get income tax every year. 90% of the people be broke by the summer and wind up getting like 5 bands back for income tax and all that. You heard? You be broke by the summer. You ain't invested. You ain't do nothing. You just broke because you can't sit on money. Money makes money. Having the knowledge and wisdom about that, you'll know, and understanding of money, you would know. When I get this money, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You know what I mean? You don't even niggas don't even be paying their bills off. Like pay everything. So the money you do got coming in, now you can start stacking it up. That's just on whatever understanding you got with it and the system you could come up with that works, then boom. But you gotta come up with a system. You know what I'm saying? It's like they say, you don't eat better after you get these. After you get in super shape, you don't start eating better then. You gotta eat better to get there. So you gotta start being a good steward of your paper to get to the paper. You know what I mean? That's this whole energy thing. That's just the whole vibration thing. You know what I mean? And laws of attraction. When you start doing good, you start receiving good. You dig? Like real talk. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, man, they be saying how the villain wins. You gotta have that villain mentality. When I hear villain and all that mentality, all I'm hearing is you gotta be unapologetic for what you're going after and your goals. You know what I'm saying? Your aspirations. A lot of times you'll be up here with the big heart, you trying to help everybody, or you listening to everybody, and you not just saying F that and F them, I'm going to do this and that's that. If it fails, it's on me. If it wins, it's on me. Huh? At the end of the day. And we don't be doing that, bro. Like we gotta really do that. You know what I'm saying? So just think about it, guys. Well, all I wanted to say, I just want to jump on here right quick to say, just be thankful for what you got, bro. You heard? Like you're living. And I know at times because we're humans and we got that roller coaster thing called emotion that some people get too caught up in it and you don't realize like, yo, you just living. It's crazy. It's like that's dope in itself. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not talking about people who's bedridden, who got all the sicknesses and all that stuff like that, but even them, they are even blessed because they could be gone. You know what I mean? You never know, anything's possible with God. You heard? Like anything is possible with God. Anything. You heard? So they put these things in our face, the social media stuff and all this glitter and all this other nonsense, and they trying to bend the way you think, trying to alter your mind, thinking that you're supposed to do this, do that. Years ago, you couldn't even show no type of nudity on TV, B, at all. To the point that it's not only nudity, we got same sex nudity, same sex scenes, same sex love scenes on TV, B. So back in the days, that was a no. Now we up here like, yo, well, it's all right. To the point that they're gonna see how far they can get, how far they can get. So at some point, you gotta know, you gotta read, you gotta get that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. So you know that that's not right. And the more of us that know that will put our foot down even more and be like, no, that ain't it. We can't be doing that. Huh? Because next thing you know, this world is gonna be crazy, son. You know what I mean? I'm over here in the New York area and whatnot. The weather, stuff like that is starting to be crazy. You know what I mean? Like we get dumb cold weather, but we ain't even get no snow. Huh? It's November around this time, man. It was 80 degrees, man, for like 3 days, B. On November. Huh? Everybody thinking they gonna pull out the grills for Thanksgiving. Huh? So these days and times, you gotta have your head on a swivel, but you gotta have your mind right. Huh? Period, man. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Check the channel, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Go through it. We got a lot of dope stuff up there, man. I'm sure y'all will enjoy because there's some unique characters up there. Check us out, man. Your boy. Peace.